Star Wars fans are in for a treat in 2025 with some exciting announcements. Jon Favreau's movie featuring the Mandalorian and Grogu is on the horizon, and Ahsoka Season 2 has been officially confirmed. With The Acolyte now available, it's clear that the galaxy far, far away still has plenty of stories to tell. From scoundrels and Jedi masters to bounty hunters, there's much to anticipate. We've compiled a list of all the upcoming Star Wars TV shows and movies for 2025 and 2026. While some are confirmed and others are rumored, Disney's plans promise a vibrant future for the Star Wars universe. Andor Season 2 is set to hit Disney Plus in 2025, and it's shaping up to be a major event. The first season of Andor was a game changer for the Star Wars franchise, and while we don't have all the details yet, we do know that the second season will consist of 12 episodes and will mark the end of the series. Originally, Season 2 was supposed to premiere in the summer of 2024, but it's now scheduled for 2025. Season 1 ended on a dramatic note with Diego Luna's Cassian Andor joining the Rebel Alliance, setting up a personal battle against the Empire for the next season. Although specifics about the plot are still under wraps, we can expect the story to cover the 5 years between the end of Andor Season 1 and the events of Rogue One. Showrunner Tony Gilroy has teased that the new season will dive into Cassian's journey to becoming a leader and the challenges of building the rebellion. Cassian's role in Luthen's team will give him an inside look at how the Rebel Alliance is formed and evolves. Season 2 will likely showcase his first interactions with Mon Mothma, played by Genevieve O'Reilly, who is a key ally in the rebellion. Mon Mothma's efforts to stay under the radar while fostering the rebellion will be a major storyline, especially with her daughter's involvement with Davos Skolden's son causing potential complications. Star Wars Ahsoka Season 2. Lucasfilm has confirmed that Ahsoka Season 2 is on the way. Season 1 ended with a cliffhanger, leaving Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka Tano and Natasha Liu Bordizzo's Sabine Wren stranded on the distant planet Paradia, while Lars Mikkelsen's Grand Admiral Thrawn returned to the main Star Wars galaxy. As of now, it's unclear whether the entire cast will return or if the next season will be set entirely in the Paradian galaxy. Production for Ahsoka Season 2 will likely kick off once The Mandalorian and Grogu finish filming. Both shows use volume technology, so scheduling will need to be coordinated between the two projects. This means Ahsoka Season 2 might begin production either in early or late 2025, depending on the timeline for The Mandalorian and Grogu. While we don't have all the details yet, the confirmation of a second season is exciting news for fans eagerly awaiting more from the Star Wars universe. The Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Lucasfilm made waves with the announcement of a new Mandalorian spin-off movie titled The Mandalorian and Grogu. Directed by Jon Favreau, who co-created The Mandalorian, this film is expected to replace what would have been The Mandalorian Season 4. Production is set to begin in 2024, with a release date of May 22nd, 2026, marking the first Star Wars film to hit theaters since The Rise of Skywalker in 2019. Recent set photos have revealed that one iconic planet from The Mandalorian will be making a big screen return: Navarro. The images shared by Making Star Wars show architecture and landscapes reminiscent of Navarro, the planet where Din Djarin and Grogu have set up their new home. The basalt terrain and distinctive trees from the show are clearly visible, suggesting that Navarro will play a significant role in the film. Given Navarro's importance to Din and Grogu's story, it's no surprise it will feature prominently in the movie. Navarro is where Din Djarin decided to protect Grogu in Season 1 and where they've made their home. However, Navarro's role might be more crucial and possibly perilous than just serving as a home base. With Grand Admiral Thrawn's return and the threat of a resurgent Imperial uprising, planets along the Hydean Way, including Navarro, could become targets. Though the specifics are still under wraps, Navarro is set to be a pivotal location in The Mandalorian and Grogu. Fans can look forward to seeing how Din and Grogu's lives on Navarro have evolved and how they might be affected by the new threats looming in the galaxy. The film will also be a poignant tribute to Carl Weathers, who played Greef Karga and whose passing leaves a gap in the story that the movie might honor beautifully. Taika Waititi's Star Wars movie. Disney has announced that Taika Waititi, the visionary director behind Thor: Ragnarok, is set to direct a new live-action Star Wars movie. He's also teaming up with Krysty Wilson-Cairns, known for 1917, to co-write the film. Details about the movie remain under wraps, including its placement in the Star Wars timeline and its official release date. In 2021, Waititi mentioned he had cracked the story for his Star Wars project, but the script was still in its early stages. By May 2022, Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy hinted that this film would be the next Star Wars movie to hit theaters. Recently, in March 2023, Variety suggested that Waititi's film might be slated for the vacant December 2025 release date on Lucasfilm's schedule. James Mangold's Dawn of the Jedi movie. At Star Wars Celebration 2023, it was revealed that James Mangold, the acclaimed director of Logan, is set to helm a movie focusing on the very first Jedi Knights. This film will take place approximately 25,000 years before the existing Star Wars films and promises to be biblical in scope. While specifics are scarce, Mangold's involvement suggests a deep dive into the origins of the Jedi. Dave Filoni's Mandoverse New Republic movie. Dave Filoni is stepping up from Star Wars TV shows to direct a feature film set after the events of Return of the Jedi. This movie is expected to weave together storylines from The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, and Ahsoka, tying up various threads from these popular series. Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy's new Jedi Order movie. Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, known for Miss Marvel, is directing a new Star Wars film that takes place after the rise of Skywalker. Daisy Ridley will be back as Rey Skywalker, focusing on her efforts to rebuild the Jedi Order 15 years after the final showdown with Emperor Palpatine. It's likely other stars from the sequel trilogy will also make a return. Initially, Damon Lindelof and Justin Britt Gibson were set to write the film, but they've since stepped away from the project. Now Stephen Knight is on board to handle the script. Star Wars: Rogue Squadron. Patty Jenkins, known for Wonder Woman, was set to direct Rogue Squadron, a Star Wars film originally scheduled for a Christmas 2023 release. Kathleen Kennedy hinted that the film would introduce a new generation of starfighter pilots, delivering a high-speed, boundary-pushing adventure that would build on the beloved Rogue Squadron legacy. However, as of November 2021, the film was removed from the production schedule, with Jenkins focusing on Wonder Woman 3, which has since been canceled. Industry insider Matthew Belloni reported that the film faced creative differences, and by March 2023, Variety confirmed that it was no longer in active development. In April 2023, Kathleen Kennedy told IGN that while Rogue Squadron is still discussed, it might end up as a series rather than a movie. Star Wars Lando movie. Though a sequel to Solo, a Star Wars story isn't in the works. Donald Glover's Lando Calrissian was set to star in his own live-action series. Announced in December 2020, the project was initially developed by Justin Simien of Dear White People fame. However, Simien eventually left the project, with Glover and his brother Stephen Glover stepping in as writers. By the fall of 2023, Stephen Glover revealed that the Lando project was now slated to become a movie instead of a series. Amid a series of delays at Disney, the release dates for the next 3 Star Wars movies have been set for May 22nd, 2026, December 18th, 2026, and December 17th, 2027. The exact films for these dates are still under wraps, but fans can look forward to a trio of Star Wars movies within a 2-year span, assuming no further changes to the schedule. Lucasfilm has also hinted at several unannounced films in development. What could they be? Only time and the Force will reveal that. Which Star Wars project are you most excited for? Let us know in the comments. And that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.